Hi, I'm Brad Finkelak, career coach, and I want to share a short story, if I can move this screen over, on how to interview with confidence, even when life throws a curveball at you. So I'm creating this because today a client of mine had a curveball thrown at him right before an interview. So last week he landed an interview, and over the weekend, someone in his family ended up in the hospital, and because of that, he was really worried and he was doing everything possible to take care of the situation. And when he showed up to our coaching call today, it was obvious that he was a little stressed out about it, right? And that stress can take you out of an interview and not have you be present. And it can be a hit or miss. And you might be the perfect candidate. And because something happened, it could help you miss an opportunity. So this is a personal situation for him, and he had to make a personal decision. And I use this four-step process for him to enable and empower himself so he could do it to the best of his ability. So I had him pause for a moment and assess his life and assess what was going on. And if he could do anything else, if he needed to be anywhere else, if he needed to support anybody else, basically. And in this moment, in this current time, there's nothing else for him to do and nowhere else for him to be. So he made the choice that, yes, I can go forward with the interview. I said, okay, cool. So what that did was that helped him free up his mental space of stopping to worry. And so he could be present in the interview. Now, what I helped him do next was prepare for the interview. I just had him prepare some questions to be asked, and also had him just go over like what he wanted to be curious about, what he wanted to get out of the interview, and what he needed to make sure that it was going to be a good fit. Now, during that part of the process, I could tell gradually and little by little that he was feeling more and more comfortable and more confident, being like, okay, I can do this, and I can be my normal self and my best self during the interview. And in the third step, what I had him do was set his intention for the interview. And what I mean by that is like set how you want to show up and who you want to be in the interview. And this is what I teach all of my clients. You should aim to have a great conversation with the person you're talking to. Leave it at that. Like your job is to have a great conversation. Don't have any huge expectations, other than that. Because if you have a great conversation, the person really gets to know you, you get to know them, and it really helps and takes the stress off, right? And then in the fourth step, as part of that, I reminded him to be curious about the other person and to be with the other person. Like, be engaging, listen for what they're saying listen to what they're saying, listen to what they're asking, and just be with the person so that when you leave, the person goes, man, I had a really great conversation with this person. I like them. So, all of that being said, he was nervous in the beginning. At the end of our coaching call, he was ready and confident to be on the call. About an hour and a half later, he messaged me and said, I got to the next level. I'm so glad, so happy that we got to work together, all that stuff. And I'm just happy that he got to be his normal self in a moment where some people might defer, not to take on that situation, which would be totally fine. But he chose to actually move forward with it. So I hope this helps. And if you need any help with your interviews, let me know. So I'd love to do. Have a great day. Bye.